Hello everyone, I have another review. Today's review is the ESV Bible Thinline Edition, bound in Horween leather. This is from Crossway, so thank you so much to them for this review copy. Bible comes in a pretty typically standard two-piece box. There's the Bible itself. It comes wrapped up in this felt. This particular felt was a little rougher than some I've had in the past, but maybe that was just the cut I got. I don't know. And then there's the Bible. And I was super excited because I've heard a lot of good things about the Horween leather. I thought, man, I'd be love to get my hands on a copy, be able to review that. And here it is. Now, this is a little smaller than some of the other Bibles they have. It's coming in an 8-point font. So I like that it's a little smaller for that reason. A little easier to carry, not as large as, say, the Omegas, which I also happen to enjoy. So if you're looking for maybe a smaller Bible that's bound real nice, this might be an option. Rather than having the gold stamping, though, like a lot of the ones that I reviewed, this is a blind stamping. I'm kind of a fan of the blind stamping, and the only reason why I say that is because if you keep a Bible like this and use it a lot over time, the stamping rubs off. And if it's just a stamp and it rubs off, you're going, okay. Now you got to try to figure out, okay, what is this? Is this my ESV? Is this my Omega? What is this? Whereas with these blind stampings, it's really, really hard to get rid of that. You really have to do some damage. So that's a personal preference. Maybe that's something that somebody would want to know about. Maybe not. Got your tooled ribs there. Got 2 ribbons, which I think was pretty cool. They're a little interesting in color. I'll call them copper, I guess. Kind of a copper and a brown. For this Bible, I think they're a good size. If the Bible was any larger, I'd probably go with a little thicker of a ribbon. Again, personal preference, but the ribbons are good. I'm glad there's 2 and not 1 like some Bibles. You got your gild. Really nice gild. It is perimeter stitched. That's nice. Edge lined, which is cool. The liner here, it's a good liner. I wouldn't say it's like a lambskin or anything super nice, but it's a good liner. I think it should hold up well. You got your pretty typical Bible stuff here in the front, presentation pages, marriages, births, adoptions, etc. The double column, so there's that. And not a verse by verse. So if you're looking for a verse by verse, this is not the option that you want. Go here to Matthew 5, just to show you something, and you'll notice it is not red letter. That may come out later. I don't know. Haven't asked, but just keep that in mind. So most of this is pretty typical stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing like a study aid or helps or anything that jumps out at me. Still using the 2016 text. No shocker there. Now, this is kind of what surprised me. Having reviewed Bibles from Crossway for quite some time, I've done top grain, I've done genuine, I've done true tone, I've done goat skin, calf skin, you name it, I've pretty much done it. So when this Horween came out, I thought, let me think, what do I think about this? Now, it is a really smooth leather. I was a little surprised by that. I was thinking I was getting something a little more of a grain to it. Again, I've never touched a Horween Bible before, so I was thinking, well, all the other ones had a grain, maybe this one does too. It didn't. As a personal preference, so some like, some don't, my wife said, oh, I love the smoothness. I am surprisingly not as big of a fan of it, and here's the reason why. This baby, just holding it in my hand like this, with not just a basic grip, slides. Now, that may not be a problem if you're in a reclining chair and you're propped up like that, no biggie. I'm more concerned about being at a location where it might slide off of your lap, slide out of your hand. That is my personal thing. I was kind of surprised how, I'll call it, slippery it felt to me. Again, maybe some people like that. Maybe the grain just feels funny to them. I get that. But for me personally, I feel like this Bible, while it's a good Bible, is not something that I would use a whole lot outside of a desk because I'm afraid it'd slip and fall and make a giant mess. So that said, I hope that helps. If you're looking for a high quality in Bible, don't mind the texture. I think this is a good way to go if you want something that's small enough to carry, but not so large like an Omega that it's a little bulky. If you're after something with a little more grip, if you're like me, afraid it's going to slide out, I don't know that I would do this Bible. I think I might hold off and get like a goat skin. Or apparently there's another one coming up later this year. I don't remember the name of it exactly right now. I think release is either in late September, early October. Again, a different Bible with a different type of binding. I'll have to find that later. But anyway, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. So yeah, my first Horween, excited, a little surprised, but hey, now I know.